Cactus, what a unique plant. It's spiky, it lives in the middle of dry areas where there's barely any water. It is really interesting to see how cactuses manage to survive because while no other plants thrive, they are able to go through the adversities. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Xylon from PENABUR Cirebon. It is an honor for me to stand right here to deliver my speech. And the title of my speech today is The Philosophies of Cactus in Thriving Through Adversities. I believe everyone knows what cactus is. It is one of the most recognizable plants in the whole world. It lives in the desert where water is rare, the temperature is scorching hot, and they had constant exposure to the winds and the sun. Despite all these hardships, they are able to survive. So what can we learn from cactuses and what philosophies that we can apply in our lives? First of all, cactuses are able to survive because they are self-sufficient, because they are self-reliant. They rely on a very small amount of external sources of water. When water is present, they absorb as much moisture from the ground and they store it inside their thick stems. So once the dry season arrives, they are able to provide for themselves with the accumulated water from their stems. This mechanism taught us to be well prepared for every single condition in our lives. By being well prepared, we will be more confident when we face adversities. And this starts by taking responsibility to our lives. By being responsible, we realize that there's always something that waits for us in the next step of our lives. So we need to prepare for everything that's coming to us. Second of all, cactuses are very durable, and this is something that we need to take a look from cactuses. They're very durable. When they face hardships, they don't die. They adapt. They adjust to their environments. And this mechanism really needed to be adopted by humans. Cactuses, they have features which helps them to go through adversities, such as leaves that resemble spikes, which they needed to minimize evaporations. They have deep roots as their foundation to go against the winds. They have thick stems to store their waters. And this is something that we need to remember. Sometimes we already have enough ability in ourselves, but we don't trust in it enough. And this trust is really important because everything is in our mindset. We need to be strong from our mind first before we be strong in facing adversities. And we need to also focus on the solutions rather than the problems when we face difficulties. By focusing on the solutions, we are focused more on the purpose rather than the problem, so that we will be more motivated to escape the problems. Thirdly, we need to know that there's always something positive whenever we're facing adversities, even if it's so little. But sometimes, adversities also give us the best hope to develop. We see a cactus. They faced hardships. They live in the desert where no other plants would be able to grow. But they are able to flourish. Why? Because they are able, because they have the abilities, because they know that they have everything that they need to go through the diversities. And there's always something positive about it. Let's say I'm an adventurer and I'm stranded in a desert. I haven't drunk in 2 days. I see a cactus and then I will look at the cactus. If I have a pessimistic mindset, I look at the cactus and I would say, oh, that's just a cactus, and I just go walk straight away. But then if I have the optimistic mindset, I can see that cactus and I remember, oh yeah, they have thick stems. I can use them to drink. That's a different mindset, right? That's something that we need to face adversities, to always look for the little bit of hopes. I hope you guys can understand my speech well. To sum up, cactuses taught us to be durable, to be self-reliant, to be self-sufficient, to always look for positives in our lives, and there's always hope that we can see in our lives. I'm so sorry for the mistakes which may occur during my speech. Thank you for listening and see you on the next occasion. Thank you.